Hello, let's make a painting and let's see what we're gonna do today. Water, paper, and more water, and spread around. All right, let's see. Maybe one line, two line, three lines of blue, and move it around. All right, some kind of a cloud in the middle. Clean the brush on the foreground, maybe a little bit of light blue. Let's see. What about the foreground? Or should I? I know it's gonna be very dark in the middle as you see, but I'm not sure if that's gonna be like a storm or just clouds. I'll take some red and put it on the top of the clouds. So black and red always work pretty well, so very dramatic. I'm gonna start cleaning my brush. All right. Let's see. Foreground. I'm not gonna pre-wet the foreground. I would just use dry brush on dry paper so we can have a nice flickering effect. That's how I'm gonna try to balance between the big dark spot in the horizon and the foreground. All right, maybe some blue. And pretty much on the foreground, I will try to recreate whatever is happening on the horizon, but with less intensity. Maybe blend. No, not yet. Not yet. Take the palette knife and heavy strokes for some little waves. Just heavy strokes. Going from the middle ground to the foreground. Pushing up the paint a little bit here and there, and again. Let's see. All right, I'm gonna take some yellow and the other yellow, the old yellows. I mean, if we gotta be honest, the one is just Nepal yellow and the other one is just regular yellow, I believe, if we gotta be more technical. Okay, so black gouache, middle of the painting and the horizon. I really want to calm down that place. It's gonna be very dark, but that doesn't mean it's have to be busy. It's already busy enough on the foreground and the sky, so I need to calm down on that side. I'm gonna prepare the foreground. I'm not sure I'm gonna put some kind of grass, maybe, but I know one thing for sure. I need to do something with the sky, and I'm gonna make it very busy with the palette knife. Just heavy strokes, heavy strokes. I'm damaging the paper here. Up and down, left and right, everywhere. I just need lines there. And I'm gonna take a clear brush and make some puffy clouds. And I'm just pushing the brush down. And whatever form is happening, it's clouds. You can't go wrong with them. All right. That's good. I don't want to overly do it because I don't want too much exposure of the lines that I create. Multiple brush, make some reflection in the water. All right, clear brush. Some of the reflection from that clouds on the water, and I'm gonna clear my brush and just make some of the waves close to the horizon. And that's gonna help us with the contrast. Oops, I dropped my brush. A little bit more. I feel like the left side of the horizon is very intense. So I think should be there. Where is my little brush? Oh, there it is. Try to hide. I'm gonna take a little bit more of the blue. And I wanna make a couple strokes over there, a couple brushes right where is the white part of the clouds, because I want to have a nice contrast. I still want to be pretty dramatic with this thing. Clear it up and maybe push it down a little bit. Okay, now let's make the waves on the left side, because that's bothering me. I'm gonna remove some of the paint and we can have a nice wave there. That's pretty nice contrast with the waves that is going through the foreground. And as closer they get, more disorientated they got. Okay. Now, the red in the sky is fine, but I feel like it needs some kind of reflection on the foreground. So I'm gonna take a dry brush on a dry paper on the foreground. I wanna keep that flickering effect. So I'm gonna take some of the red paint mixed with black and just put it there, like a big spots. And take the palette knife, very quickly, a little bit of grass. Just remove some of the paint with the palette knife. And there you go. Watercolor, abstract, landscape.